The typical finance bro in the US is about to go through a very interesting year. This year, most finance bros will either be laid off.
Do you see innovations from JP Morgan?
There are a lot of companies who don't want to talk about it openly because we're scaring people about jobs. It is going to replace jobs.
Or they're going to upgrade their careers significantly.
According to a Wall Street Journal report, Meta has extended offers worth as much as $300 million.
And even if you're not a finance bro, if you work in accounting, tax, or corporate finance, the same is true for you. Right now, the largest gold rush in history and your ability to profit from it is right at your fingertips if you choose to grab the shovel. Those that find themselves not taking advantage of this opportunity will find their career on the chopping block, stuck in the vast number of people who are looking for a job because, you know what, AI really is just making their jobs redundant or not needed.
The slowing U.S. job market has made looking for work nearly impossible for many Americans. According to Labor Department data, nearly 2 million Americans have been out of work for at least 27 weeks.
Hi, I'm Charles Lykoff, and I've escaped my corporate finance job, and now I earn 7 figures a year as a fractional CFO. I've helped thousands of others do the exact same, and right now it's never been easier because of AI. When you look, all the things that they thought AI would do by 2030 has happened in 2025. I'm going to show you a way how you can make sure this does not happen to you in just a second here. I used to work a corporate finance job. I worked for a company called Siemens. They do $100 billion a year in revenue in euros. Massive company, 300,000-400,000 employees. And I found that helping small businesses make more money, keep their money, and understand their money allowed me to earn what I was earning at my job, but working part-time. You have a CFO, which is a chief financial officer, and then you have a fractional CFO. Well, it's chief financial officer, but part-time or a fraction of the cost and the responsibility. Your average small business does a couple $1 million a year and needs help with the finance stuff, but they can't afford a $250,000 to $500,000 a year CFO. But they need the brain of one, maybe a couple hours a week. And so what you do is you help them using things like working capital management, budget, a forecast, all your air quotes finance bro skills that you may have learned at Big Four or companies like Bank of America, Wells Fargo, Goldman Sachs, right? Any of those, you may have learned those skills. You can take those skills and you apply them to small businesses. If you're able to help a small business make, even if it's $200,000, $300,000, $400,000 a year in additional operating income or EBIT, right? The little $5,000 a month you charge, even if you take 2 calls a month, right? It's a great deal for them. It's a great deal for you. You're earning, $2,000, $1,000 an hour. Them, they're getting a significant boost. And to be honest, it's using skills that you already have and know. They're not super hard. Working capital optimization, budget, forecast, right? Getting the right lending profile, getting the right types of sources of capital, all things you probably do in your sleep that a small business owner is not going to trust AI to go ask these questions. They still need their hands being held. Now, if you want to learn more, I put together a bunch of materials, information, and trainings here on this channel, or you can just go to profitsurgegroup.com and you can see how we help people get started with AI and how we help people get started building their own fractional CFO firm. I'll see you on the next one.